Hello my friends, thank you so much for tuning in and welcome to my channel and welcome to a Who Needs Sephora eyeshadow edition video. So if you haven't seen my previous Who Needs Sephora, it's a mini series. It's basically my take on best in beauty this year. So if you are a makeup junkie, makeup lover, you know for a fact that Sephora is always in the spotlight. They carry the hottest brands out there. So, and at least in social media, they have a lot of attention. So I just wanted to make these best in beauty videos at least for this year and focus on brands that are not found at Sephora. Some of these brands are not some of these, all of the brands that products and brands that I'm going to talk about here in this video are just outstanding. So much so that if Sephora just vanishes and disappears and all the products that I bought from Sephora, including Pat McGrath, Natasha Denona, all of these crazy expensive brands and incredible quality, I'm not taking that away from those brands. Just if those products disappear, yes, I won't be that upset. I'll be slightly upset, but still these brands that I have to show you guys here and products are equally good quality. The quality is so high end and so luxury. Now I want to put out that this is not an affordable beauty kind of a video, not at all. Some of these products are pretty expensive. Some of these singles are like over $20. So this is not a affordable beauty, best in beauty kind of video, not at all. So yeah, let's just get into the video, guys. I have it's not a very long list because we are specifically going to talk about just non-Sephora favorites. So, and these are just the best. I just handpicked the products that I would replace Natasha Denona with. Pat McGrath, yes, I know I sometimes say that Pat McGrath's those astral shades are irreplaceable, but I do have like a replacement. It's not in the pressed form, absolutely not. It's just a loose product. But yes, let's just get into the video. Where can we start? I don't know what's going on with my video. Hope it turns out well. Let's start with SUGARPILL. Right, I did a review on this palette and I wasn't like jumping up and down when I first got it, but I have to say this is so amazing. I love this palette so much. Not to mention SUGARPILL's formula is so good, amazing. If you're looking for kick-ass, beautiful, just look at the variety, guys. Beautiful, amazing blending products, amazing blending. Just they blend as you apply, and the pigmentation is amazing. For in-depth review and swatches, definitely take a look at the video that I did on this. This is, I think, part of their summer collection, and it's just a fun size. Look at that cat. I'm just not a cat person, but it's so cute, huge eyes and just so furry and cute. So my favorite colors here are these two. Just incredible. They look stunning on me. I know, but they look stunning on me. I love it. Just so vibrant and amazing. They blend. They're not patchy. They beautiful selection of colors. If you're into just vibrant, beautiful matte eyeshadows, bright, colorful ones, definitely check out SUGARPILL, one of my all-time favorite formulas. And yeah, SUGARPILL is number one. Next, let's talk about Menagerie, because I am truly blown away by one of their palettes that they just came out with. It's a Whale Song palette, and guys, it literally looks like the ocean. Anytime you use any of these colors here and with any kind of combination, they have the perfect right amount of blue and green. And some of these colors are just fantastic, guys. They blend. The vibrancy is impeccable. It's just on point. Some of these colors, the green, all of these have kind of a blue and a green to it. It looks like the ocean. It literally looks like the ocean on the eyes. And I love the colors that they put in here, the mattes, and these two are my favorite. Actually, these three are they're all my favorites. Amazing palette. I was truly blown away. I know it doesn't look that impressive, but I'm truly blown away by the quality. I was like, wow. And metallics with Menagerie, and I initially just like the metallic eyeshadows. I think I did say that in some video or something. The metallics are very, very good. Very good. So anytime they launch a palette, maybe a few months after they launch it, they kind of release the eyeshadows in the palette as singles. So I think all of their any of the eyeshadows that you might have seen as a palette is probably available right now as a single. I'm truly so grateful that they came out with this palette. The color selection is incredible. Never been so happy about a color selection. And they do have also a lot of different color selection in their singles. This is Huchera, is actually one of my favorite eyeshadows ever. It's like a vibrant warm toned green, very pretty, and that's a purple, and that's Pack Leader. So pretty. It's like that is a duochrome actually, Pack Leader. Look at that, very pretty, guys. They are ultra foiled and the quality is amazing, and it is cruelty free. So yeah, next let's talk about JD Glow, because they just came and swept me off my feet with their multi-chrome collection. Not just their multi-chrome collection. I've been raving about JD Glow for a very long time. They have Galaxy eyeshadow, which is pretty much just duochrome eyeshadows, and then they have Metalon. They came out with some beautiful colors recently. This is just their regular eyeshadow itself is extraordinary with JD Glow, right? Their metallics and mattes. This is like their latest, one of the latest mattes that they did, very beautiful, like a raspberry kind of berry shade. So I love all of their eyeshadows, but recently they came out with multi-chrome pressed and loose. I actually got both, but I do recommend the pressed version because the loose one takes a little bit of an effort. So if you are going to spend, because multi-chromes in general are expensive across the board, so if you are planning to spend that extra amount of money, why not just buy the one that is easier to use in the pressed form, right? So I have all 5 of them. They have actually they have 6, right? One of them has been discontinued. So let me just swatch all of them because they are so worth it. They are so worth it, guys. Look at how they look like jewels. I think I missed one. Did I swatched 4 fingers, but I just see one. I mean 3 swatches. Okay, that is terrible. Sorry about the bad swatches, but even with the terrible swatches, you can see how they are. Look at the duochrome. Is it coming through? Anyways, again, take a look. I will link that video down below. In-depth swatches, review, and just my thoughts, overall thoughts on them. These are usually the multi-chromes that I have. Others, they have a strong duochrome, but they are not this foiled looking. Let me just quickly show you how foil looking these are. They look like jewelry. Okay. How foil, they're incredibly foil, high quality, beautiful, guys, amazing. Talking about, then lot of thoughts just crossed my mind and then just went with literally everything, started the sentence and just like changed. Anyways, let's get back to the video. Let's move on to Colored RAINE, another amazing brand, guys. My top 3 favorites. It falls under top 3 favorites. There's actually right now there's another brand that's also joined my top eyeshadow quality eyeshadow formula list or a checklist, but we'll just talk about it just after Colored RAINE. Colored RAINE makes incredible matte eyeshadows. They blend as you apply them. They blend like a dream. They are so easy to use. The pigmentation is solid and they last all day. I literally have nothing to say about Colored RAINE. They recently came out with a Vivids collection. I think they've reformulated it again to make all of the shades vegan. I don't know if the brand itself is going vegan. Brand is definitely cruelty free. Colored RAINE is cruelty free. So I think they've reformulated all of the Vivids eyeshadow collection to make it vegan, like I just said. And I swatched. Did I review it? Yes, I definitely reviewed it. Because I always like Colored RAINE, but I always complain about the color selection. They don't have a lot. They used to have only few, but when they had that Vivids color, Vivids collection, I just went crazy and bought all of them. They blend beautifully. The pigmentation is amazing. Colored Rain mattes are superb, and metallics too. The metallics is, they do have regular foil shades and then, you know, just metallics. So the metallics are good, definitely. I would give them an A, but they're just not like a too standout kind of a formula. You know, I would definitely give it an A, 10 out of 10. Quality, lasting, and look at that. They're just your shimmer formula. You know, they're not like this. Look at, you see the difference? So yeah, Colored Rain metallics and mattes are amazing, superb, absolutely, guys. I would definitely replace Colored Rain mattes with Viseart or Natasha Denona any day. They're equally good, I would say. They are different, the texture and everything is different, but just the ease of application and the lasting power, everything is just on par with all of these luxury brands and all of those brands that you see on Sephora. What else do we have here? We've covered Cherry Glow. Oh, Lethal. Oh yes, Lethal Cosmetics is the one that I was just talking to you guys about, the one that has joined the best eyeshadow formula ever. Guys, they literally need to reiterate that these eyeshadows do not crease ever. They have to talk about that aspect of the eyeshadow, and literally every single time they just do a promotion, or like a promotion as in, you know, on Instagram, and they're promoting themselves, or just, I don't know, this has to be shouted from the rooftops, because this is truly magical. It's like magic. I'm telling you, every single time I've used this, I've just like gone out of my way to literally have something greasy on my eyelids. Now, I do not have oily eyelids, but still, anytime I wear an eyeshadow without a primer, it creases, right? But this, every single, I've never worn these eyeshadows with a primer. Yes, I've always worn these eyeshadows without a primer, just on my bare eyelids. They never crease. The pigmentation is literally as beautiful as you see in the pan. They're so vibrant. But these colors are like vibrant and jewel tones, so they are vibrant. So if you pick like a lighter color, it's going to, you know, they are kind of stiffer. It's not like a powdery formula. It's stiffer, and the pigmentation does not leave your skin. I'm telling you, guys. And it's not like your foil formula. It's just a soft shimmer, but the quality is outstanding. I'm telling you, this is a truly standout formula. I would put this again. I would definitely rank these. I would give these number 1, just because they don't crease. Now, I haven't tried their matte eyeshadows. They just bought their shimmers, so I can't speak about them. I can't attest to the fact that they're also as good as these two eyeshadows, but I'm assuming mattes are also very good. Lethal Cosmetics eyeshadows don't crease with a primer. Without a primer, they perform the very same. Now, I would say this very same thing about Viseart matte eyeshadows, that they perform and apply, and just the blendability and everything's the same with or without a primer, but they do crease. You definitely need a primer with the Viseart, or literally any other eyeshadow for that matter. Lethal is special. Lethal is special. If you get a chance to try them, please do. You would be blown away, definitely. I think we've covered everything that I wanted to say from this palette that I wanted, because we do have more, so please don't go. So next, what do we have here? I think Inglot. Yes, Inglot, definitely we have to talk about. They're expensive, and I do have the replacement that I was talking about for the Pat McGraw's Blitz Astral eyeshadow formula, which is like a baked kind of formula, and it's like chunky glitter sometimes it's like finely milled but still reflective, like foiled high metallic finish. This is it. Body Sparkles by Inglot is like stupidly expensive. This is 1 gram of product, and it retails for $18 or $19, somewhere between 17 and 8, less than 20, but it's like 18, 19, something like that. Very, very expensive, but some of the shades are so reflective. Look at that. Okay, you probably don't see that properly. This one is actually duochrome. Look at that. Look at how shiny they are. Very reflective and just outstanding quality, guys. Just beautiful. The body sparkles. Now, not all of Inglot body sparkles are all have this reflective, visible sized glitter. Some of them are very finely milled and give that very high shine finish, but they are not like chunky glittery. This particular shade in the shade 46 is chunky glittery. Look at that. Look at that. Very beautiful. So this is a loose product. Obviously, it takes a little bit of effort to use it, and there is a learning curve. You need a sticky base, all that stuff. But so with the Pat McGrath formula, you definitely need a sticky base, and I personally would definitely use a fixing medium. Mixing medium. Mixing medium. Oh God, you definitely need a mixing medium. Not you need. I would, to make Pat McGrath, to see Pat McGrath's formula in the fullest like potential, I would use a sticky base and a mixing medium. So just that. Now something amazing, again another amazing eyeshadow is from Inglot, and this is their AMC Pure Pigment eyeshadow. All of AMC Pure Pigment eyeshadows are loose pigments, and they just don't categorize their loose pigments. They just put it out there. Some have chunky glitters in it where you need like sticky base. Some are like just like metallic eyeshadows which are so finely milled, they are so smooth, literally like using a regular eyeshadow. And then some are just have that satin finish, and look at that. Would you just look at that? Wow. Look at how reflective it is and how duochrome it is. These are expensive, guys. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this is not affordable beauty at all. This is just like some amazing things out there outside of Sephora too, you know. So this retails for $21. This is in the shade 86. Very, very pretty. Just look at that. It doesn't even look that special in the packaging or even in the actual jar, you know. It just looks like a deep rosy bronze color. It's so stunning and so reflective, just outstanding. Again, these are very expensive. It took a very long time for me to collect. I have most of them. I think I have like 99% of Inglot Pure Pigment eyeshadows. They are all very, very pretty. So yes, what else? I think the last eyeshadow that I wanted to talk about is from Colourpop. How can we forget Colourpop? And I know Colourpop's pressed eyeshadows are like the most popular, but I just don't follow them too. They're very hard to keep up, honestly, and they're just, I wouldn't replace them with my ultimate favorites. They aren't very nice. They are very, very affordable, yes, but it's just I won't replace them with my ultimate favorites, which are JUVIA'S, Pat McGrath, Colored RAINE. They are good. They can just stay where they are. But the Super Shock eyeshadows are ultimate. The pigmentation is amazing. If you use it with a primer, I have like semi oily eyelids, so I would definitely go with a primer. They just stay put. They are not going anywhere. The pigmentation is rich, just so vibrant, and I feel they go crazy and they just let their creativity out, Colourpop, only when it comes to their Super Shock eyeshadows. I feel they keep it kind of subtle and very I don't know, very subtle and very reined in with their pressed eyeshadows. But with the Super Shock ones, they just go wild. They just go crazy. They just come up with all kinds of crazy colors. These last long, crazy long. I know people always complain about them drying out. They have lasted pretty long. I mean, all the other colors that I have lasted definitely over 2 years, guys. They are slightly drying, starting to dry, but I'm still using them. Maybe next year they would completely dry out, possible. But they have just increased the price. They used to be $5 for like 3 years ago. For 3 years, like $5. Now they're $6. So I'm like, $1 is like, they could have increased like slowly, but anyways, the The quality is amazing for the Super Shock eyeshadows. I love them. You do need to keep them close. The formula is like that. They came up with like a pressed Super Shock eyeshadow. I have not used it. I mean, like Colourpop, it's like I said, it's so hard to keep up with them. I didn't even know that they had that kind of a formula. So yes. Now, let's talk about some honorable mentions. Honorable mentions are just the ones that I've just used like one of each from a brand. And I have 3 to show you guys, one of each, and I'm just like blown away by it. But I haven't tried more eyeshadows to just give my approval on the entire brand or the entire formula that the brand puts out, you know, like Color Drain or like SUGARPILL or Lethal Cosmetics, something like that. So let's first talk about Flower Beauty. The recent Jungle Lights palette, I reviewed it and spoke about it in my Flower Beauty haul. I will link it down below. Would you just look at how foiled it is? Let me just quickly swatch these 3 and show you. They are just so foiled and so amazing. Oh, that did not even have product in that. Very, very foiled. The entire palette is foiled metallic eyeshadows and they're high quality and you get a lot. The pan size is huge. Beautiful color selection and overall it's great. Beautiful. I feel unless you do not like these colors, then don't pick it up. Otherwise, they're really, really good. And Flower Beauty does a lot of sale and as well. So I feel it's such a steal. Definitely, absolutely. Next, let's talk about Juicy Olive from Give Me Glow. I really slept on this palette for a long time just because the shipping was expensive and the palette itself was expensive and it came to close to $40 with tax and shipping and the price of the palette itself. But this is amazing. The quality on the palette is so good, very pretty, so dark skin friendly. It literally looks like an olive tone on my skin tone. And this is a great replacement to the Gemini palette. Now I know Melt Cosmetics, I've used it so much. The Gemini palette by Melt, I've used it so much, but it's just like only half of it is greens and the other half is a yellowish browny kind of things. But this is just, but on the downside, you get to only create one kind of look with this palette. Because this is expensive, close to $40 you spend and you get to only create one kind of look, but different tones, light tones and dark tones, but just one kind of a look. So for that reason, you can dock some points off, but it's a beautiful formula. It blends as you apply it and the pigmentation, the vibrancy. It's true to what you see. All the colors you see in the palette. Hang on, let me just swatch it to you. Why did I not swatch it? Any color that you see here is very pretty, very, very foiled. I'm really very eager to try more, but so expensive. Look at those colors. Look at those colors. Colors like this usually from other brands kind of look ashy on me or just don't show up on me, or it just looks very dirty and muddy, but these just don't. Look at that. Very, very, very pretty. Just amazing quality, guys. And then finally, this is from Lime Crime. I've been talking about this palette for 2 years now. Ever since it came out, I've been talking about this. This is a stunning palette. The quality is just amazing. The Venus XL palette. Again, this is a monochromatic palette. You can just do one look with it. Very, very similar color stories, no matter which different tones that you use. There are some bronzes here, but it's kind of like a rosy bronze, like a deep rosy bronze. The mattes blend like a dream. The pigmentation is superb. It's a great formula. I think I've covered everything. Yes, you guys, that is it. We have come to the end of this video. These are my non-Sephora favorites, and these are on par with all of these amazing, the hottest new eyeshadows that you see on the market. These can, oh, that's just my alarm. Let's turn it off. I'm so sorry about that. It's time to go. It means time to go. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Hope you guys found this video useful and make some good decisions. Yeah. And I will see you guys very soon. Bye-bye.